NAB was fantastic this year, and I want to share with you some of my favorite gear.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Ted with Aputure. Today I'm at NAB 2017. We're at the Aputure booth, and I'm going to be going over the new Aputure 300D Lite. If you got any questions, leave them in those comments. I will try to come on to find this video, and I'll try to answer those questions if you got them. So right here, this is, what's so cool about this light is that, first of all, it is a single source light. So I'm going to turn this off. The thing about a single source light means that all of that light is going to come from one central area, as opposed to a panel where you've got a bunch of little LED diodes that are making lights. On a panel light, the problem is that each of those little lights is going to make a separate shadow, which is why you get that multi-shadow effect. With a single source light, you get one hard shadow. If you shine it against the wall, put your hand in front of it, you'll see a clean line going around that shadow. It's much more attractive and it's better for shaping. You can always make a light softer. It's hard to make a light harder. Cool. So on the front here, if I unscrew this right here is a Bowens Mount. Now this Bowens Mount is really exciting because it means you can use all of your old photo accessories, or if you haven't had any photo accessories, you can buy new ones. And the reason that that's exciting is because photo accessories are much, much cheaper than traditional cinema accessories. If you think about chimeras, they're fantastic, but the reason that they're so expensive, they're like $3,000 a softbox, is because you need flame retardant accessories, and that's really, really expensive and pricey. The reason you need that flame retardant technology is because tungsten lights usually run very hot, as opposed to LEDs, which run cool, which allows you to use those photo mounts. So now to get a giant softbox, you only need to pay, if you got one from us, about $150 to maybe $200. Super affordable. We're bringing the cost down. We're making it more accessible for people to do cinema lighting. Now on the front here, we've got a little reflecting filter. And the way that this works is actually kind of tricky. It bounces a little bit of the green out of the light. And what that's going to do is that it's going to jack the TLCI rating of this from all the way up from a 94 up to a 98.4. Super, super bright. We actually had a guy come by from Indie Cinema Academy. He did a test. He tests all the lights at NAB. He did one last year. We were in the top 5. And if you looked at the prices too, which he puts next to them, that's really exciting too, but I'll get to that later. So we'll go on here. On the bottom here, I got 2 fans, and these are PC fans. They run very, very silent, but to make sure that they run even more silent so that you don't hear them on set, one of the fans is actually going to move a little bit slower than the other fan. And what that does is that the pitch of the noise coming from them won't stack. So you're not going to hear this on set. This is totally silent. And as far as the build quality goes, this is an aircraft-grade aluminum. Really, really tough. This is meant to fall. This is not like incandescent bulbs that might break and smash. You're not going to have to repeat these. One LED is going to go for about 10,000 hours. That's about 10 years going straight. This light is really built to last. As far as output, I don't like doing tungsten equivalents. I know I say this all the time, but people always come over and they say, what's it like? What's it like? What's it like? To compare LED and tungsten lights is really, really hard to do. I could write a blog post about it. I will do it later. But in terms of output, this is going to be about a 2K tungsten light. And as far as HMIs, it's going to be about in between your 400 to 800 HMI. So very, very bright. We're taking over that kind of top level of the Indie kit. If you think of an Indie kit, that's 3 650 lights and a 2K light. So right here, you've got the controller box. This is the ballast. You can take 2 batteries on here. It is a thirsty, thirsty light. But again, the fact that you can take this super powerful light on the go, in the forest, in the woods, that's insane. It's unheard of. If it saves you a genie, getting a generator, that's so much money saved. So again, taking powerful lights on the go, you now have your new moonlight. You now can compete with the sun if you need that. This is a daylight balanced light. And on the front here, you've got the power control. Watch your eyes. This is at 10% power right now. I'm going to shield this. It blinds me a little bit. However, in addition to being able to be controlled right here, where I can dim the light and up and down, I can also turn it away, strike this on and off totally remotely. So I'm on channel 1D. I hit D. I can strike this light on and off. Now that will work for any of the lights in the Aputure family. For instance, over here, I am striking that softbox on and off. Super, super easily, and everything can be speed increased and speed dimmed. So I'm going to dim that, and I'm going to increase that, all standing right here. So what does that mean as a lighting person? That means that you can sit at your monitor and just tune in all those lights. Set them up, sit down, tune them in. They're not going to get hot. They're not going to blow a circuit. This only pulls 300 watts of power. You could plug 6 of these into a household circuit and have no problems whatsoever. And you can take it on battery. So yeah, this is the Aputure 300D. I'm really jazzed about it. I think it's going to really change the indie cinema world. This is going to be shipping in, we think, 3 months. And as far as price goes, at Aputure, we're always trying to gun for that lowest price we can. We think we can offer this, again, if you compare this to an HMI, that's traditionally a $6,000, $7,000 light. You'd normally need chimeras. Those are $3,000, $4,000. We're gunning for this light to be under $1,000. So that's the goal that we're going for here. Democratize filmmaking. give it to the people. This is what we want to do. So I'm Ted with the A-Team. Come check out the Aputure booth if you're around. I will try to find this video and answer those questions. But yeah, find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the works. We also do educationals on our YouTube. But thanks for stopping by.